Oh, yes.
Who wants to go next?
Pandy.
Oh, I can see you both looking
I'm
at
just
me.
like really interested. I'm like really interested to see what yours is. She said, "Mine's really fun now," and I'm like, "Really?
Yeah,
What is
I
it?"
mean, what was it? The last week, well, the last one we did was me bitching about bad drivers, and even though I'm a bad driver myself,
say.
as I
Yeah.
kind of proved that day. And what was my first one? Man crushes,
Yes.
which
Which proved that Pandy was bisexual.
I like the fact that Rod seems to think his the most straight one, I guess, by the fact that we have openly admitted all these different guys that we find very much attractive.
yeah,
But I think that makes Rod sound really suspicious,
yeah.
personally.
I didn't say that I didn't find
See,
any guys attractive.
I can.
My answer, if you remember, because I watched
Was
it
Arnold
earlier,
Schwarzenegger.
was I don't like the pretty boy looking guys. I prefer like the guys who like proper work out and stuff.
Hello.
So basically, what you're saying is you're after the guys who would treat you mean.
He wants to be bench pressed.
I don't like guys like Zac Efron, for example. He just like looks like a girl.
No, but you're kind of missing the point of what I was. It's like I can find a guy, not attractive, but I can appreciate that he's a decent looking guy
yeah.
without being attracted to
This is
him.
the thing. I find them absolutely attractive, but there's nothing more there.
Yeah.
It's like that's just
It's like,
where it ends.
it's like I don't look at Robert Downey Jr. and go, ugh, I want a piece of him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
I know
yeah,
you
he's a
mean.
handsome guy. I wish I looked like him because then the women would be like, ugh, I want a piece of him. But they don't.
Anyway, get to the point, Pandy. What's your topic?
My topic is, if you could replace any part of your body with a bionic implant.
Obviously, this is like coming from me playing too much Metal Gear.
That's not a peace sign.
It was when I started. I think Big Boss might have knocked it.
Big Boss must have killed Big Boss as well.
Big Boss killed Peace.
Right. So if we could have any bionic
If you could
body part,
replace any part of your body,
Right, I think we need to. What do you mean bionic?
like it's
Do you mean like robotic,
like
futuristic?
like
kinda?
robotic, but it's grafted to like your nerves, or it's like
So it's the kind of thing that you would want to have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Think of Deus Ex, not Human Revolution, the other one, man, the reboot that someone
Yeah,
did
I
with
can't. Isn't that Human Revolution?
it could be,
It is Human Revolution.
it could be,
when you say bionic, are you meaning just strength or like
anything.
sort of like superpowers ish?
Well, not really superpowers. I'm like trying to like keep it somewhat realistic. But if you could like replace any part of your body with something mechanical, but it wasn't like relying on a battery operated, so like it was being operated by
You could
your
so turn this topic so sexual.
It's basically like Luke in Star Wars.
Yeah.
He gets his hand back
Yeah.
and it's fully
Yeah.
functioning, but it's a robot.
pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you mean.
If you could,
Yeah.
would you? And if yes, what part of your body would you opt? Like, for example, you didn't lose your arm in an accident and had a new one grafted on. You could say, like, go to not some like back alley like doctor and say, "Yeah, I want an operation," because that's how you talk.
Rod's definitely the kind of guy that would seek medical advice on a back alley.
Wait, from a back alley or on his back alley? Anus.
Okay, so yeah, I'll answer first, shall I?
So, like, you could just say, "Yeah, I want you to cut my arm off and give me a robotic one." Like, you didn't have to wait to like lose like a part of your body to have it replaced.
Yeah.
You could just like go to a hospital, well, a clinic, and say, "I want you to chop this off, replace it with something else,
Yeah.
please."
It's like plastic surgery, but robotic surgery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my answer would be yes,
Uh huh.
and my selection would be my eyes. Number one, because I've always had bad eyesight, so I always wanted to have 20/20 vision anyway.
Yeah.
So having something better than 20/20 vision
Say,
would be good.
that's the thing, because it's not just I'm not thinking you just replacing like an imperfect thing. It's like you can take it beyond and improve.
Yeah.
Like you can amplify.
So yeah, I was thinking like zoom in the end and
So like telescopic vision.
Yeah, and
That'd be handy for peeping.
And the reason I asked about superpowers is because I was thinking of like Superman with his like
laser eyes.
Yeah.
I'd be
Heat
very
vision.
surprised if the NHS did that for free.
Well, they gave that woman a boob job.
It's very similar to Superman, to be fair, isn't it?
Pretty much.
But yeah, that'd be my answer. My eyes, definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like alter my hands and my arms or anything, so I don't really see the point in doing that.
You see, again, I'm like you. Obviously, I wear glasses, as you can see. My eyesight's pretty bad without them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would go for bionic eyes.
Mhm.
Like you say, maybe telescopic vision.
Mhm.
Although night vision eyes would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, night vision as well. Yeah,
Night vision would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't see what good X-ray vision would be, because it's like you can't really use it to perv on people because you would just see the bones and possibly give them radiation poisoning. Possibly yourself as well.
Yeah.
Would your night vision be able to turn off and on, or would it just be when it's dark it just constantly kicks in? Because I imagine that'd be really annoying trying to sleep.
That's an interesting question.
I'd say
It's like, how would you control the telescopic vision? It's like, so it'd be very, very irritating. So maybe if like you're trying to
You
focus
have
on
to link
something
it to
far
your
away.
eyebrows.
When you raise your eyebrows,
yeah.
like your eyes don't come out.
No.
You'd obviously have some sort of control over it. It wouldn't just be like automatic.
Like on your phone.
Yeah. Or maybe like
like a wrist bracelet thing.
or maybe like you can have
That's
it built
the
in like if you just like pinch your index finger and thumb together like it.
How annoying would it be if you had your eyes set on the wrong setting and your wrist bracelet broke or you lost it?
So you got telescopic vision.
And you've got to drive to the hospital and you can see 3 miles down the road and have no idea what's around you. And it's at night and everything's just mucked up.
Mm-hmm. You can say that about anything though. What happens if you had an arm and your arm goes faulty and it's like spasming out or something?
You see, it's like another one I thought of having.
Needs to be a whisk.
Stop making a cake now.
Yeah. Into the light.
Delightful.
So what's your answer then,
And he
Spaniel?
was talking.
Or I thought maybe replacing one of my arms.
Which you just got from Metal Gear.
No, maybe.
Yes.
Shush. But mainly because I want to be able to crush a brick in my hand.
I don't know if there must be some kind of law against that if it was like an actual.
What, like a?
They wouldn't willingly give people the strength to crush things so easily that you could just pull people's houses apart.
Well, no.
There must be some kind of. That's just as bad as giving people a gun.
Yeah, you say that, but we have speed limits, and yet we don't limit the speed that people go.
This is
in
true.
the car. It's like you have to go 70 miles an hour, but here's a car that will do 250.
Yeah.
Have fun.
That's another topic we should get back to.
Mm.
My answer would be no.
You wouldn't alter anything at all?
I find any kind of limb-related things really off-putting and creepy, and I don't like it.
Really?
It's kind of like it's not a phobia, but I find it very difficult. I don't like it at all. So
I guess mine and Andy's is eye-related because we
I guess
have to deal
exactly.
with bad eyesight.
I would love us to get to a point where people who have had accidents and things and lost their limbs could get something that actually would replicate, even on the juvenile basis, replicate what they've lost. I think that would be an awesome part to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of, I'd like it to all exist,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't opt it for myself for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
Not without having the need to. Like people who have like,
So even if like your arm, for example, could look exactly like yours now, you wouldn't.
I don't think I would muck around with that. No.
Not even if like your wrist could flip up and like shoot little rockets out.
Again, I don't think they would do that.
You never know. They might.
Yeah, the back alley people modding it probably would. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I would not.
But how cool would sporting events be?
It would be cheating.
I'd agree.
But if
I'd agree with
everyone
Dan.
else, this is a thing, right? Getting off topic here, but you know, like how athletes they get banned if they're all doping, if they're caught doping.
Yeah.
Just let them dope. Let them all dope.
So basically, what we're saying is that we should start encouraging more sports. But basically, you should have like running, and then you should have running on drugs, and they should both be competed. It's the same as you can have like basketball, and then basketball with robotic arms.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's a good trail of thought. I would actually watch the Olympics if everyone was on drugs trying to compete.
Wait, are you talking performance enhancing or like hallucinogenic?
Whatever they want. Let's just have everything going.
Because I would imagine javelin on hallucinogenic drugs would be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, we've got to put that in like the watershed, haven't you? It's got at least 11 o'clock onwards. You've got to have the
murders.
Drugs. Murders, yeah. You should have general running, and then running on weed, and then alcohol, and then it just start getting worse and worse. Different athletes, I imagine. But yeah, I
quite interesting. Yeah,
I'd watch that.
I would as well.
Unless it was wrestling, I don't think that's a good idea.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fairly short.
What about if the wrestlers had bionic arms?
That would make it look more fake.
Well,
or less fake.
What?
Because technically, then they could physically lift without the other guy lifting themselves off the body.
I guess.
So I don't know. I like wrestling as it is.
What? Two old men in speedos?
Yeah.
Getting down and dirty together.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 falls.
But yeah, I agree with Dan. If I didn't have to deal with bad eyesight and have to wear contacts and things like that, I wouldn't alter anything to do with my body either.
It depends, because you see, the way I was thinking, it's like, I know I said grounded in reality, but yeah, there's going to be some badass benefits to having bionic implants.
What if you could have something that would like... I guess you can have liposuction, things like that, or plastic surgery.
Yeah.
What if you could opt to have like a device that would put in that would like maintain like a good physique? Just like something that would not just like shrink the stomach kind of thing. I mean, like something that would not let you put on fat and would keep you like a good sort of core strength.
Are you saying like more for your body, like Mystique from X-Men?
No. I mean, like you like purposely have like a chip or something like put onto your spine that would like.
Are you basically like saying like it will like give you defined abs?
It's the cheat code from San Andreas.
It like burns away all your body fat. Like firms your skin up, gives you nice defined muscles, and basically as soon as you started putting on a little bit of flab, it would just kick in,
and burn it off. You probably wouldn't have any strength. You wouldn't have any kind of, because you'd have to build the muscles for that. You would have the look, and you would have like zero effort to put into it.
No, see that's where I wouldn't go, because it's like if you don't have, it's like. When you're like working out as well, it's like you're not only just like improving your physique, but you're like improving like your basic stability as well. Like you know you're giving yourself better balance and stuff like that, and like by strengthening your muscles, you're giving yourself stuff.
I wouldn't do that either, just for the record.
If it was just like wrapping your body in like a hologram, then no. But if it was
it basically meant you could eat what you want and you'd never put on any weight.
And you would have a decent physique, but as Dan said, you would have zero strength without having to work out.
But as soon as you got rid of the device, you'd turn fat again, right?
Yeah.
Well, you won't instantly turn fat, but if you carried on eating the way you was eating, you would gain fat. You would gain all the body fat back again.
Then probably, yeah.
So you wouldn't opt in for the more hard-working route of actually going to a gym or getting the weights.
Yeah, but a lot of people take things like Slim Fast and Juice Plus and whatever else it is. And I'm pretty sure if you said to those people here, instead of taking that, take this instead, and you can look like that instantly. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would opt for that.
But what you're also forgetting is that a lot of people who are on those like that Juice Plus diet, they still work out.
Yeah, but there's no harm in taking it.
No, there's no
working out.
No, there's no. But the thing is, if you just take if you just do the Juice Plus, and basically just lose weight, it's like you run into. It's like say if you was like a really really obese person, and all you focused on was just losing weight, no like strength training whatsoever. I mean, I've kind of offset it a little bit, but I've still got it. But you would just end up with a lot of loose skin because you're not really replacing. Because it's like when you're you're burning fat, you need to kind of fill that space with muscle basically. Because when you're like older, your skin kind of loses its elasticity and doesn't keep its shape. So basically, what was fat, you kind of need to fill with muscle. Otherwise, it's just you look like you're wearing elephant skin.
How funny would it be if like people who weren't really obese that would lose all that weight but would just look exactly the same? It was just muscle, so they would be like no different. They'd just be less fat, but just
look buff.
Yeah, but they'd still be exactly the same as they were before. It's just not fat now; it's muscle. That'd be
what? So if there was like still big, but there's like really, really muscular, that would be weird.
It would
be very weird. It just look like a walking muscle.
I find it funny when you read these like acacia berries, I think they're called.
Different
kind of berries you can get that's supposed to help burn fat and things. On the back it's like just eat 3 a day and that's it. You don't need any food. That's like, well, no wonder you're losing weight. You basically you're reading something that says just take this pill and don't eat. It's like we could just not take the pill and just not eat, and you'd be getting the same results, surely, because you're just pretty much starving yourself.
Well, but that's the thing, though. If you starve yourself, that's when your body basically goes into what is called starvation mode.
When it starts eating itself.
No, it basically starts storing fat.
All right, yes, of course, yeah.
So that it actually has something to consume, like for energy-wise, because obviously your body needs energy to be able to function. Otherwise, you'll kind of die. So if you've already, got, I think it's if you've already got fat, your body will basically just store it, and nothing's going to happen.
Yeah,
you're just going to get yourself very, very ill.
It's like if you don't have any regular routine, if you just put something into it, it'll store all of it. Won't it? Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah.
But the answer is yes, I would do that.
For your eyes, yeah.
For the eyes thing, and if someone gave me like a protein shake, which gave me instant results, I would take that as well.
But it wasn't a protein. It was a chip in the spine. It requires surgery.
In that case, maybe not. If it's not something you drink, then maybe yeah. But if it's like.
But that's the thing, though. You would have to continuously drink it, otherwise. What if you forgot to drink it one day?
This is what always put me off about the gym. I guess maybe we should save that one as well. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I would still like a bionic arm that would let me punch through a wall and.
I don't think you would like
hand up
it.
And shoot missiles.
I don't think you would like it as much as you think you would.
Yeah, Andy. You wouldn't enjoy punching through walls and shooting missiles from your hand.
Because it would be like once you've done it once, you'd get soon bored of it, and if an arm is made out of metal, if somebody did this to you, you wouldn't be able to feel it.
Why would I care about that?
Because
Andy has no feelings.
You'd take that sort of stuff for granted, like being able to touch things. And
yeah, but I wouldn't have both arms replaced, just the one. My left hand's my non-dominant hand.
I don't think you'd like it as much as you think you would.
I think I would. I really do think I would.
So you wouldn't mind losing the ability to feel or touch or anything?
I've still got this hand for that.
I mean, you bit in the other one. No.
I don't really use that one much for
conventional
things.
Say, for example, you have a girlfriend or a wife or something, and you're lying in bed on your right shoulder, which would be the arm which hasn't been amputated, and then you cuddle her. You wouldn't be able to feel her.
And she's probably like, "That's really cold. Please stop shooting missiles."
So you haven't.
That's not from my hand.
You haven't really thought it through, I don't think. You're like, oh yeah, it'd be cool to crush bricks and punch through walls, but
I hope it doesn't come through the wall.
I don't think you really thought it through, and I don't think you'd like it as much as you think you would.
No, I think I would.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I don't agree with it whatsoever. You see, it's like if I had a fake hand, and you were just pouring your plates of meat on it like that, I'd just be like, I'm glad I can't feel your touch, because you're not delicate. I like delicate touches.
And then you'd punch you through the wall.
I would definitely punch you through the wall. Kapow. Then shoot you with a missile from my wrist.
This is when we're going to get comments saying, Andy, I've got a fake arm. I mean, it's not as good as you think it is.
I'm pretty sure if somebody was born without an arm or like lost their arm in an accident and they had a prosthetic one, I don't think they'd say it's a bit shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite what Andy was going with it.
No, not really.
Yeah, but it is kind of like having a prosthetic arm, just you can crush things and punch through the wall with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of pointless. When would you ever need to punch through a wall or crush a brick?
If I need to get through to the other side. What, right, if I was, like, stood next to a wall and there was something coming at me and I couldn't get away either side, I could just turn around, punch the wall to bits and hop over.
What if it was your hand was capable of going through the wall, right?
Yeah.
Because it was built for that purpose.
Yep.
But you need the muscle in that arm to be able to achieve that as a result.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
So the only way to maybe do that is other kind of enhancements.
Yeah.
But to do that would be the shoulder, and then that would be the hips, and then
Well, unless, right, you had like a piston in the wrist that you could just put it against it and you just go
Or
like
what?
that. Just
What was that? What was that?
I don't know.
I don't think that's your phone.
It might be.
Just so I wouldn't actually have to like put any power into it myself. I would stand there and the wrist would just go